Hello, welcome to 2026. This is the first episode or installment of What Did I Make This Week? I actually did make a few things, not a whole lot, but more than I thought. I hope everyone had a really nice, happy new year and is enjoying 2026 so far. We're also going to talk a little bit about my New Year's resolutions. I am not a big New Year's resolution girly, but I do like to kind of give myself some goals in the new year. However, I don't necessarily follow them through all the way. I've tried New Year's resolutions in the past, and I found, at least for me, that if I didn't succeed in whatever goal or resolution that I had proposed for myself, I kind of felt bad. Nobody needs to be feeling bad about New Year's resolutions. We all have these grand ideas for the new year, and really just getting through day to day, enjoying life is the best thing any of us can do. So obviously in the new year, I want to crochet a lot more. I want to knit more. I want to do more tutorials. I want to find time for myself a little bit more. Those are just sort of everyday goals, really. So I don't really classify them as a true New Year's resolution. What I do want to do is learn and pick up techniques of amigurumi. I've been saying this for at least 6 months now, but I really love the idea of creating a little stuffed toy or animal or fruit or whatever amigurumi that's handmade and not bought in the store. So I really want to try to hone in my skills on making some of those really cute plushies. I'm going to try using the plush yarn a little bit more. I haven't done a lot of that in my crochet and knit journey, but I'd really like to start adding that type of yarn into my repertoire and becoming more familiar with how to crochet with that type of yarn. I would say the biggest thing that I want to accomplish this year, and it might take me a little bit longer. I love to do this in just one weekend. I just don't have the time or the patience to sit there and really do it. But what I would really like to do this year is find myself a designated yarn and crafting kind of spot. Right now, all of my yarn is in a walk-in closet, and we do have nice shelving for it, so I might keep it in there. I might not. I don't know. I don't know what to do, and I really feel like that is 90% of my problem when I go to make a project. I really don't know what kind of yarn I have. I don't know how much I have. I can't really see it. And then when I want to make a project and decide what yarn I'm using or going to use or have, I stand there in that walk-in closet and just stare at this mess of yarn because a lot of it is not even wound up. It's scrappy yarn. And I've realized that I have used a lot of my just standard acrylic yarn over the past year and a half. And so I really do need to do an inventory of what I have, where I want to go with my yarn and my yarn stash, and what kind of things I want to make. I don't want to have a lot of yarn sitting around, like extra yarn. I wish I could. I wish I could have a whole room of shelves filled with yarns and books and probably puzzles, but that is not happening. So we have to be more realistic here. So I don't want a lot of yarn around that I'm not going to use. I kind of want to have a purpose for the yarn that I buy and that I have, but it is nice to have a little bit of every color in the acrylic. I like seeing those rainbow colors all come together, and it just makes it look really nice. And when you go to make a project, you know you have a little bit of each color, or some of each color at least, to do whatever it is you want to make. So that is my big sort of resolution goal for this year. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in one weekend. I still need to think it through. Where do I want to keep my yarn? Should I keep it in the closet? Should I bring it out somewhere? And if I bring it out somewhere, where do I have enough room to kind of store it? Or do I just bring some of it out so I can see it and then keep the rest in the closet like extras? I don't know. So that is a work in progress, and I really hope to accomplish that this year. And that's pretty much it. I don't set a lot of goals for myself. I just feel like I get bogged down in trying to accomplish them, and then when I get off track or off schedule with something, it's the end of the world. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to kind of set some general everyday kind of goals, every week kind of goals. Hey, I want to make this week. Hey, today I want to learn how to make an elephant. I want to learn how to make a giraffe or a teddy bear or whatever it is. And then it may take longer than a day. Maybe I'll pick it up really quick and I'll do it in a day. But little things like that. I don't want to set too big of resolutions and then get disappointed in myself when I don't keep to those. All right, so now to the exciting stuff. What did I actually make this week? I've made 2 scarves and some little appliques. I've worked a little bit here and there on some granny squares. I've got other blankets going on. So I've worked a little bit here and there on all these other kind of bigger long-term projects, which I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to show you the ones that I have right here and that are, if not complete, nearly complete. So let's start small first. I've got some granny square snowflake appliques that I just made probably the end of last week. And funny story, I actually filmed a tutorial for this and my camera must have quit during one of the segments of it, because as I was editing the footage to put together into a video, I couldn't find a major round of the tutorial. So I had to scrap that. I'm just going to have to redo the tutorial. So that is coming. So let's take a look at these granny style snowflakes. I've done one in pink, and they're just an easy 3 rounds, all double crochet. We've got some chains in there as well. And these are made, I think I did a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook with 4-weight acrylic yarn, and they come out a very nice size. You can always size these down by using a smaller weight yarn, smaller hook, or size them up a little bit if you wanted. So I've done this, and this is changing color so that round 2 was in white, round 1 and 3 in pink. Here is one that is done all in pink, which is kind of nice because you have a lot less ends to weave in, and it still looks really cute. So we've got one changing colors and one just a solid pink. I also did it in this sort of teal color, so you can really get a nice variety of snowflakes. Same pattern, but just changing the colors a little bit. So these will be a tutorial at some point. Hopefully this weekend I will have time to refilm, edit, and upload. So this is just a quick 3-round project. Takes maybe 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if you're changing colors. But I really like how those came out. So look for that in the near future. Next, I did this scarf, and it's basically just a V-stitch scarf. And this is a tutorial. I did manage to get this one up. This is using the Red Heart Roll with its sparkle. I forget the color. I think it was like cactus flower or something. Really nice, pretty yarn. Self-striping, so you get a nice color change as you're working through that cake of yarn. So you can see just V-stitches. Let's turn it right side up so you can see V-stitches. Makes a nice flowy, drapey kind of scarf. And it's actually pretty warm for being sort of a thinner weight yarn, but I just like how it is sparkly and how it looks. This would also make a nice blanket or a cowl, just a really nice stitch pattern. So that I did finish, and I did get the tutorial up, filmed, edited, all that fun stuff. So that was a win. And finally, this one is not quite done, but it's close. It's very close. I am using the Hometown. This is a Lion brand. And this is the color Everglades. So it's a nice green tone to it. And it's just the Hometown. I had 2 balls of this a couple of weeks ago. And I think I mentioned this on maybe a Vlogmas for Advent, that I had started a scarf. This is a knit scarf. So I had started it and I had 2 balls and I was like, let's see how far I get with the 2 balls. Not very far. This is actually the 3rd one. I had to go back and I bought the last 2 balls of this color that they had. And so this is the 3rd one. I've got 1 more. So let's take a look at it. It takes a little bit longer to knit, at least for me, than crochet. But you can see it's a really nice, dense fabric, and I'm just making a scarf with it. So it's fairly long. It's not going to be a super long scarf, but it's got some good length now, and I think 1 more ball will be plenty for a scarf. I could make it longer, but I don't have any more yarn, so we're just gonna work it until I'm done with the yarn. I am going to do a quick tutorial on this. It's just a knit garter stitch, but I'm going to do a tutorial on how many stitches I cast it on, and then just how you knit back and forth until you get the length that you want. So it'll be a really fast tutorial, but a project like this is great for beginner knitters because you get such a nice looking finished product, and it's not as complicated as some other knit items. So if you want sort of that, hey, I'm doing it, I'm learning how to knit, look at me, look at this scarf, I made that myself, this kind of scarf pattern project is perfect. And it's also something that you can just pick up and set down, and not have to remember where you're at. It's the same thing over and over and over. So it's really great to practice that garter stitch, practice your knitting skills, get a little bit better at it. And after, you might feel like you can do maybe the stocking knot, maybe add some pearls in there. So I have to do the tutorial for that scarf, maybe this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. And that is all that I have worked on over the last week or so, since the new year anyway. I have so many more plans and ideas and things that I want to make, and I say this every week. Every time I'm on here, I'm saying how much more I want to do and all these ideas I have. And then as the week goes on and time passes, I realize, I haven't started on any of those. So maybe that should be a New Year's goal for 2026 is, if you have an idea, let's just start it. Let's, grab some yarn and just see how it goes. Make some time for yourself. Make some time for crochet and knit and crafting, whatever you like to do, puzzles, reading, all of the stuff. Just set a little time every day, or if you can't do it every day, a little spot of time every week. Just take some time for yourself. We all deserve that. And that wraps up this week's What Did I Make Wednesday with a little added New Year's resolution goals. I'll probably watch this at some point throughout the year or towards the end of this year and say, I I don't have a craft room. Didn't move my yarn anywhere. It's still in the same spot. Guaranteed that's probably what's going to happen, but I have a goal, so we're going to try to stick with it. Again, Happy New Year, everyone, and happy crocheting, happy knitting, happy crafting. I will see you in the next video. Bye.